Hi everyone, my name is Harshal and today I'm going to analyze Reliance Industries. So here I'm on this website tradingview.com and this is a daily chart of Reliance. The current market price is 1464 and recently there was a news about the Reliance right price issue which was at 1257. So now if I try to see 1257, so it comes to somewhere around this level. 1257 is coming at around here. Now, if you see, there is a gap, and there's a huge gap, in fact, right? Also, there was a news somewhere around here that there was a Facebook deal, and then from here till almost 600, it rallied to almost 600, right? So if I draw a horizontal line at, somewhere around here, then if you see, Reliance was finding a kind of resistance at this level. First, second, third, and this was the fourth time it was facing the resistance, right? So the level was 1615. I do remember because that was the exact day where I took exit. So if you see, I had shared it on my Twitter that I took exit at 1615 and I was expecting it to touch 1440. So if I go back here and if you see, it made a low of 1393. So the 1440, in fact, I bought some put over here and I was holding. So that was the level. It made a low somewhere around here, and right now 1464 is the current market price. So now, considering that there are a lot of investors who are partnering with Reliance Geo, so we need to see whether we can invest in Reliance as of now. Okay, so from the technical aspect, if I draw a Fibonacci retracement from the low to this recent high, and if I see that the 50% is coming somewhere around here, which is 123 132 levels, and again it is almost coinciding with a gap. Almost it is coinciding with a gap. Again, from demand perspective, there's a red, four candles which are blue, and then there's a huge gap which is positive for the buyers, and then there's a green candle. So red, blue, gap, and then green. So this is also a kind of demand when we can go long. So again, if we want, Reliance can go till this level, which is 1252, and it can fill a gap. But again, till when till when Reliance is going to rally? Because right now it is at 1464. So now we need to first figure out that should we buy right now or should we wait for 1252 level, or if it is going up, till where it can go up. Now there is always a possibility, either it can go up or either it can go down. If you want to invest in Reliance, you should invest the moment it gives a close above 1600 level. That was a very huge resistance, and the moment it is closing above 1600, you can initiate a fresh long. That would be a fresh investment in Reliance. But looking at the current scenario, this is not the right time to go long in Reliance. Even if I, let's say, if I go on to a lower time frame, let's say 4-hour chart, I have one nice supply zone which is formed, which is red, blue, red, which is drop. In fact, this is a red, so ideally I would consider it as drop, base, rally. Okay. So if I draw a horizontal line somewhere around here, right? So and this would be my stop loss. So that would be only from intraday or from swing trading perspective to initiate a short. But since if you are an investor, you should stay away from this. You should wait for this stock to give a close above 1600. So what I'm expecting is, in case if Reliance is going up, it should go up till this level. It can give you a minimal retracement till this level, and in case if it is closing above this level, you can initiate a fresh long, and there are high chances that once it touch this level, it can go from this level to fill this gap, right? So the possibility of going is very high. I have a overhead supply. I'm not saying that it is going to react, but then in case if it is reacting, then we have a very good demand zone. And considering that gaps are always filled, so considering that perspective, if you see there was this gap, there was a very huge gap, there was a very huge gap, and it was filled immediately the very next day. There was this gap which was filled, right? So if I see this is the one which is pending, again it is coinciding with Reliance right issue price which was 1257. So if you want to initiate along, you should wait for the confirmation, either let it first close above 1600 or let it then come down to this level. It can rally till this level, which is another, I would say, 100 points. Okay. Now if I draw a Fibonacci from this high to the recent low, so my 80% is coming somewhere around here, right? So again, it is still in supply level, which is red, blue, red, red, right? So this would be a high probability trade. There's a very minimal risk. Reward is is also very good. This is for the intraday traders or the swing traders who can initiate short. But again, once we get a reaction, as of now, won't be able to tell you whether we have any demand zone. But then yes, this is one demand which is formed. Um, if I draw a horizontal line, this is one demand which is red, red, and then four times blue, and then green, green. But again, considering that there is a gap, I'm expecting Reliance to come down to this level, which is 1252, and then you can initiate a fresh long. The reason being, it is coinciding again with the 50% of Fibonacci ratio. So ideally, that would be the ideal area to go long. Again, drawing Fibonacci for you from here, 50%, which is coinciding with a gap. So there is a very high probability that Reliance can come down. One. Other is, in case if you are initiating a fresh long above 1600, then what can be the target, right? What can be the target which you can look for? So let me draw a Fibonacci from here to here, and then considering that this would be the low, considering that this would be the low. So even if I'm expecting minimum, it can go till 1983, which is somewhere around the rough figure, which is 2000 level. If it is stretching 2182, 2435, which is very far away from the current market price. So as of now, we won't talk about it. And also the good thing would be there won't be any overhead supply. There won't be any overhead supply. So Reliance can go to that level. But let it first give a close above 1600. So again, to summarize what we have covered, we are not supposed to go along at the current market price. The current market price is 1464. Avoid trading in Reliance as of now. If you are an investor, if you want to invest from long term perspective, either wait for this price to come in. From this, it can go till here to fill a gap. If it is not coming below, and if it is giving a close above 1600, you can directly go long, right? So this is the analysis from technical perspective, that what we can do. We need to wait as of now. We need to wait as of now. Don't jump in. There are so many positive news which are coming in, right? So there's a saying, sell on good news, buy on rumors, right? So if you see, Reliance is now struggling. Even though there are so many good news, Reliance is still struggling. So just wait for a confirmation, and then let's see how it goes. But again, my bias is toward on the downside first. Let it fill a gap first, and then let it go from 50% retracement, let it go and make a fresh new high. That would make a very good sense. So in case if you have any doubts, you can put in the comment section. I would be happy to help you all. Let me also know if you want me to analyze any other stock, so I'll be doing that. Okay, so that's it from my side, friend. Thank you so much for watching this video.